been a while since I've done an unboxing vlog. I've done some shopping on eBay and Amazon recently, and it's taken a couple of weeks for these packages to arrive. They've trickled in. I saved them all up because I knew I wanted to do this unboxing vlog for you guys today. Got some really cool things to share, and I've also got a few movies that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks as well. So I'm going to do a little share video with you today. So I've been looking forward to these for a long time. It's the 4K Batman, the original classics with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson in the first one. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Next, I've got Batman Returns. So these Tim Burton directed films are absolutely first class. I love the way they look, and I'm really excited to see how they turn out on 4K, but Returns as well. Then Joel Schumacher took over and gave Jim Carrey a role as the Riddler, and Val Kilmer took over as Batman. So Batman Forever with Tommy Lee Jones as well. Bright, silly fun. I can imagine it's going to look gorgeous on 4K because there's so much neon and beautiful lighting in this one. Very cartoony, very over the top. So I got that one. And Batman and Robin because I'm a collector and I needed to round out the collection. Arnold Schwarzenegger versus George Clooney. I'm sure it's going to look pretty. Next, Toy Story. I got all the original classics as well. I'm hearing good things about these ones. The first movie, yeah, it's going to look very dated, but I hear that the HDR and the 4K resolution in this one does look incredible. So looking forward to checking out Toy Story. And of course you don't get Toy Story unless you get Toy Story 2. Tops the original in every way. Absolutely brilliant, vibrant, and once again I'm sure it's going to look gorgeous. And of course the soul-destroying Toy Story 3. This one's a tearjerker. I love it. It's a great capper to the trilogy. We've got part 4 coming soon, so I'm really keen to see how that one plays out. It's getting good reviews so far. I'm looking forward to getting that one in my collection when it comes out as well, but I've got the 3, so I'm super stoked because animation just looks so incredible on the 4K HDR. Cheers. Next, big fan of the DC animation. This is Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's not to love about that? I'm really excited to see how that one plays out. I've heard good things, so once again the animation is sure to look great. Next is a Blu-ray, but I love that first one so much I had to get the second one. Happy Birthday to You. Basically Scream mixed with Groundhog Day. It's a really good film where a woman wakes up on her birthday and promptly gets murdered. Wakes up the next day, repeat, it's the day again, and so she kind of has to solve the mystery of her own murder. It's PG, so it's not over the top. Well, the first one was PG, so it wasn't over the top gore, which probably would have been nice to see in this kind of film. Like, I love my horror films to be a little bit harder edged, but I had such a good time. The lead actress in that first film was so good. I definitely want to check out the sequel, so Happy Birthday to You. Looks like a lot of fun. And then we have got Cold Pursuit. So this is another actionaire from Liam Neeson. I love his films. He does do these a dime a dozen these days. About a guy who wants to get revenge on the cartel who murdered his son. So he's going to get bloody revenge on them. It's about a guy who wants to get revenge on the cartel who murdered his son. So he's going to get bloody revenge on them, but the only knowledge of murder that he has is through novels. So that looks like it's going to be an interesting film. I love Liam Neeson. He does these kind of things all the time, but he's really good at them, so I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. And the last one I picked up was, well, I just saw Godzilla King of Monsters at the theatre. And to coincide with that release, we had Godzilla, the Matthew Broderick film. Say what you will about this. Yeah, it's fun, it's campy, it's stupid, but it's not really Godzilla. The Godzilla design they use in this film, that's not your traditional Godzilla. He's like a big, fast-moving lizard. But it's fun. It's in the same vein as Independence Day and The Day After Tomorrow. Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin, they did these big action, sci-fi, disaster films all through the 90s. So yeah, if you could just turn your brain off for a little while and just disassociate this from the original Godzilla franchise, you'll enjoy it. Sort of. It's going to be interesting to see how the special effects play out now with being an older film. And I'm hoping it looks good in 4K. I'm sure all the scenes and the special effects are going to show quite a lot. But hey, I'm down for checking this out on a cold, wet, rainy day. So that's the haul. So a lot of really cool movies in my collection. So as per normal, I'll watch them and then get reviews up to you as soon as I can. I am doing a lot of reactions these days. There's so much cool content that people want me to check out. So that in itself is taking up a lot of my time. So I'm not getting the chance to watch too many movies these days, which really sucks because I love watching films. That's why I started this channel in the first place. But hey, at least I'm keeping busy and I'm enjoying myself, right? Reacting to trailers and game trailers and TV series and all these cool things I'm discovering through you guys. It's a joy, it really is. I love doing it. So there's going to be more reactions to trailers and movie reviews coming soon. So stay tuned. But now I've got a few things I need to undo. So, got my trusty unboxer. First up is a package. Big soft white package. I won't squeak that too much. So I did I don't want to cripple the microphone and talk at the same time. But I have done some shopping on the Rooster Teeth site recently. I'm a big fan of a certain show on there called Ruby, which, if you follow my channel, you know I've been doing reactions to that series for a while now, up to volume 3. It's really cool. So, merch. I want all the cool stuff. So, first up, I got shirts. So I'll undo the packaging as well. Love the black, because black just makes you look slimmer. Ta-da! Weiss Snee. So, I am large, but they should fit, hopefully. This is so awkward. Yang. I'm really loving the use of color and the black and white. It's really cool. Look at me. I look stupid. I got a Ruby Rose one already. It was the first merch I bought from the show, but I had to round out the troop. Last but not least, there we go. Blake. So cool. So I'll be trying those on, and you'll be seeing those appear in future videos. Next is from Amazon. Now this is merch from another show that has just ended on Foxtel or HBO. A lot of people didn't really like the ending. I thought it was okay, but when it ended I kind of realized I didn't have any merch from the show, and I loved it. Winter is coming. Game of Thrones. Magic. Look at that. Very nice. Really loving the black. So I did love that show very much. Like the final season, yeah, it did have its dramas. It fell apart a little bit. I think the main criticism I can give the final season was just rushed. So it had the 6 episodes in the final season, and yeah, the first couple were like regular size, about an hour or so, but the last 4 they extended to movie length, about like an hour and 20 minutes each. Yeah, those final episodes were long, but they still feel like they were like rushed, you know? I didn't really feel like they had the story of the characters fleshed out. Everything happened really fast and efficiently, and I just kind of felt like it was just over too soon, and I didn't kind of do the characters and the story justice. I enjoyed it. It's still better than a lot of other TV series that we have at the moment, but with the quality of everything that came before it, it was just a bit of a letdown. In any case, I got a cool t-shirt. I got something else as well from Game of Thrones too, which I'll do last because it's the biggest box. But I have got another fairly chunky sized package. I don't need my box opener yet. This is cool. It's like bubble wrap everywhere. It's been glued. Okay, what have we got here then? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the Blu-ray collection of the entire series. Currently binging Full Metal Alchemist on Netflix, the first season. It's really cool. A lot of people have said, don't worry with that one, just dive straight into Brotherhood. But I started watching it, I'm like 10 episodes deep and I'm loving it. So I'm going to continue on. I know it kind of branches off from the manga at one point and does its own thing, whereas this one stays true to the manga. The animation already looks different on this one. But yeah, I'm going to finish off the first season. I'm going to dive into this one. This looks so cool. I'm very excited to be diving into this. I reacted to all the openings one day, not really knowing anything about it. One of my subscribers suggested I check it out, so I did. I had no clue what was going on, but it did kind of make me very curious, and all the comments in that video were saying, man, you got to watch it. It's one of the best animes ever made. Check it out. So yeah, it didn't take me much to buckle because it looks cool. So I've got that. So that's going to be put in my very, very big collection of Blu-rays. This is another parcel. This is the last one before the big one. This will be another Blu-ray. Another series people have been telling me to react to, but as YouTube does, their copyright's really, really tough on a lot of these reaction videos, so I couldn't really do it on YouTube. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it in my own time. One Punch Man. I've heard so many cool things about this. I've been curious about it for a long time. I've seen all the memes and all the little vignettes where it's One Punch Man. I'll learn as I watch. But One Punch Man versus various adversaries. I saw a really cool video somebody made where he was taking on Thanos But yeah, I'm just really cool. I love anime. It's been a long time since I've dived into anime, so this is a really cool way to come back, I think. One Punch Man, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I'm also in the process of working out a way to react to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've been downloading the videos onto my hard drive, and I'm going to try and get reactions up to that. Copyright, once again, pretty tough, so I think I can get away with it if I just do like 10 minutes of footage and about 10 seconds per clip. I've tentatively checked out other reaction channels, and it seems to be like that's what they do. So hopefully, because the last thing I want is a copyright strike and losing my channel. But I'll investigate and dip my toes into that. So that's 3 pretty big popular anime I'm diving into, and it's going to be a blast. I really look forward to it. Good storytelling, man. That's what I love. Last but not least, got this bad boy here. And look at the size of that guy. It's huge. I don't know how big the thing is inside, but it seems like a really excessive kind of a box. So at last, my unboxer in action. Yeah, boy. As I suspected. Wow. At least I know it was safe. Yeah, so one night after the Game of Thrones had finished, I just went on Amazon. I just typed in Game of Thrones and checked out what kind of merch turned up, and found something really cool. This is my Game of Thrones Tankard, officially licensed Tankard. This is a beautiful thing. I didn't realize it was going to be so big in the box. I thought it was a coffee mug initially when I bought it, so I thought it was going to be like just a small coffee mug, right? And I've ordered it, paid for it, it got shipped, and then I was just showing the guys at work a little bit more about what I'd ordered, because I'm like, yeah, this is going to be cool. And I realized it says Tankard on there, and I thought that's going to be big. So it's a Tankard. But look at this. This is cool. Let's open it. It's been a long, busy day at work today. It was raining. It was like pissing down all day today in Sydney. Sport was cancelled everywhere. It was a Sunday, so everyone in the entire world came shopping, and a lot of those people were wearing their angry pants too today. Come out, grumble bums, giving us a bit of grief. And come on, people, walking into our store. It's a happy place to be, you know. This foam's really hard to get out. Oh, this is going to be nice. Oh my god. Look at this thing. That is really heavy. Okay, so that looks like that comes out so you can wash it separately. That's brilliant. But how nice is that thing? That's heavy too, and it's a Tankard. I should wash it first, but oh my lord, this is really pretty. I mean, that's cool. So I was concerned about getting this. I thought, is it going to be just for display only? I don't want to drink out of it. If it's going to wreck it. Like I don't want to damage that paintwork at all. But now that I know that come out, now it's just a happy accident when I got the other thing out of there, the bit of paper. But problem solved. So yeah, man, excellent. So that's my haul. Like I said, this was all kind of mounting up in here for a little while, so I'm very happy to finally have the boxes and everything undone so I can share it with you. Yeah, what do you think? Game of Thrones mug, One Punch Man, Full Metal Alchemist, Ruby shirts, Game of Thrones shirts, happy Batman, Toy Story, Godzilla. It's been an amazing haul. Anyway guys, that's it. I just wanted to share that with you today. Don't forget to check back. I've got so much amazing content coming, a lot more reactions. Yeah, I'm going to be very busy. I love my channel. I love my subscribers. It's grown a lot lately. I've got like 4,000 subscribers in a matter of days, so the channel's growing beautifully, and I thank you all so much for stopping by and sticking around and checking out my content. My channel would be nothing without you, so you guys rock. Each and every one of you are amazing. I try to get back to most of you in the comments, but seriously, I get hundreds of comments from you guys, so I try to reply when I can. If not, at least a thumbs up and a little love heart for you guys. So bear in mind, yeah, I do read all your comments, so don't feel like I don't. And yeah, once again, thank you so much. So catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.